Wow, even 54. You can really feel the turn and G-force here. Three, two, one, let's go. Hey there everyone. Today we're driving a 2018 BMW X5M. I want to say a huge thank you and shout out to Aidan over at MemberCar in Rockville, Maryland. If you're looking for a really nice pre-owned vehicle, reach out to him. He's got some really nice cars for sale from all kinds of price ranges. I will leave his information in the right hand corner side of the screen, but here is the key to this beast. And let's get her fired up. That sound, phenomenal. But let's go take a look outside and check out this X5M. This has got to be one of my favorite X5Ms in existence. Not only because of the design, but also because of the color combo. Black on red with the black wheels. Seriously, what can be nicer? Carbon mirrors, a black grille, and just look at this aggressive stance. Seriously, I love it. It's incredible. Let's go check out the back seat real quick. So checking this back seat out, we got soft touch leather, materials everywhere, this carbon fiber. Again, everything here is stitched, soft. We also got the sunshade. And let's hop in the back. I am 6'2". There's a ton of legroom, plenty of headroom. We got a suede headliner, lights, shades, climate system in the back for the rear passengers. And look at these seats. Oh my goodness, gorgeous. Let's go take a look at the trunk now and then look at the engine bay. We got a dual stage liftgate here, so we have the top and the bottom. Plenty of space, very spacious vehicle. You can easily take this on any road trip with your family and you're not gonna be looking for more space. I also love BMW's quad exhaust. It really adds to the aggressive look of this car. Let's look at the engine bay now. So this specific BMW pumps out 575 horsepower, I believe. It's got the 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo. I'm hoping I closed it. It does sound very similar to the 2013 X5 that I drove. I'm guessing it's exactly the same thing, just a different gearbox. And hopping in here, oh my gosh, is it comfortable. Got a beautiful interior, a very easy to use iDrive system, menu, map, media. We also got the parking camera, 360, sonar sensors, rear view camera. It's blocked by the tag, but it is there. We also got the front perpendicular view, hill assist, and you can individually set up each parameter: suspension, engine, steering. We're gonna start out in comfort, very minimalistic. We got heated, cooled seats. The materials here are absolutely phenomenal. We got a huge panoramic sunroof. The M is right here. We got a quilted M badge. That's a gigantic sunroof. But let's do a wiper test. Also, I love the wiper arms here. They just look so thick and massive. We got the Bang & Olufsen audio system. Horn test. Now, as far as features, we got a standard suite here. We have, let's see, let's turn off the camera real quick. And we have the frontal collision warning, pedestrian warning, lane departure warning, active blind spot. And so to start driving, we're gonna have to flip it to the side and we're gonna get going. So we're gonna start out in comfort and efficient. We're not gonna go into M mode yet. We wanna let the car warm up a little bit more. So the first thing I gotta say is how comfortable these front seats are. They're so spacious, yet they hug you. Visibility is excellent all around me for a big crossover. The steering in regular efficient mode is to the lighter side, but it's very informative. And you can feel how this X5 just glues to the road. Glides over the bumps with ease. I don't feel them that much in my back. And there is virtually no body lean. Driving this X5. But now we can have some fun and we can actually go into the M mode, which puts us into the sportiest settings. We also have a very different heads-up display indicator now. Let's see how she does into the first turn. Very grippy. Excellent grip. We got pops in the back when it upshifts at full throttle. We can also roll the gears manually if we want to. Excellent brakes. No body lean whatsoever. You can definitely tell this car just has so much power. Now this turn is usually pretty difficult. Most sedans here, even the sportier ones, cap out at about 53, 52. So let's see if we can at least match that speed in this one. Yeah, easily at 51 it takes this turn with ease. Wow, even 54. You can really feel the turn and G-force here. I love the downshifts. Magnificent. Very effortless power. I also want to point out that in comfort mode, this X5 is super comfortable. Can't say it's like Lexus smooth, but it's very good on the suspension. This is actually the perfect suspension balance that I would want in my car. You will never get car sick in this BMW. Just like that, it gets up to speed with ease. I also wonder how quick this X5M is relative to, per se, the new X3 M40i. I'm very curious to see what the difference between them is. But you will see that in the next clip when we do our 0 to 60 tests. Let the traffic through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right. So we did 4.76 seconds 0 to 60, even with that little off the line delay. 8.61 1/8 mile, which is very comparable to the X3 M40i on this straightaway. And then 60 to 100 came in at 5.47, which is about half a second quicker than an X3 M40i in these conditions, but still very, very, let's say pretty close enough, given that this has almost 600 horsepower and the other car has 382. I'm sure we can definitely do better. I also do want to see what kind of speed we were trapping at. So if we go into our history, drag, we'll see that we trapped at 90.58. All right, let's come to a full stop and do one more iteration. All right, this time we're gonna boost it. Let's go. 4.26 seconds. And we did a 12.52 quarter mile by our Racebox. So by draggy, this would have been about a 12.3, 12.2, 12.3, probably a 12.3. And we did the 60 to 100 in 5.42 seconds. But now let's go over the numbers. And we did 113.6. So by draggy, that would have been about a 113. Again, very good performance, very solid, excellent power. But let's turn off the Racebox and start wrapping up the test drive. But let's just do it one more time here. What a great car. Seriously, this is like an ideal power balance for this kind of SUV. You don't even need it anymore. It's just flawless the way it is. What's surprising though about this specific car, and just judging by the trap speed and the quarter mile, this car by Racebox traps 90 miles per hour on the 1/8 mile and 113 on the quarter mile. Now, throughout this time range, that gives us an increase of speed of about 23 miles an hour. Now, if we look at virtually the same time duration on the X3 M40i, it builds from 86 to 109.5, the X3 M40i, so, which gives us an increase of speed almost 24 miles an hour. So realistically speaking, if both of these cars start a race and go off 50 or 60, this car, assuming equal reaction times, it may inch forward a little bit, but once it hits triple digits, I actually have a feeling that the X3 M40i may close back on it, surprisingly. So very evenly matched up cars. They're within a few tenths of each other on the quarter mile. And like I said, I am adjusting for these conditions as well. The place where this car does very well is the way it gets up to about 90, 95. Once it gets up to that speed, it still has an amazing amount of steam, but it's not as aggressive. So, but again, this is the perfect amount of power personally for me. And this gearbox is so good. It's perfection. Responsive. It's wonderful. But yeah, to summarize the impressions, again, I'm absolutely in love with this X5M. Best handling SUV that I've driven. I'm not talking about like the X3, X4s because they're smaller and lighter, but in this class, there's no comparison to any other SUV. This is just worlds above all these cars. That sound, I can listen to this all day. This is like a melody. So yeah, as you can see, throughout the time, SUVs have really evolved in BMW, and an X3 M40i with 382 horsepower is virtually the same on the power in terms of the numbers. Super close. The place where you can feel the V8 especially is the low-end torque, like the mid-range torque, and the weight gets up to 90. And then once in the triple digits, you know, you don't feel the same effect, but it still hits you so hard. Now with the tune, you could probably wake this beast up so much. It could be even faster. But we're going to switch to another camera perspective right now. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And